What's up, family? So there's this download I got. There's this story that I need to tell, right? And it's about hair. And it's about hair, but it's deeper than hair. And it's for a male of black ethnicity. You probably now somewhere in your 40s or 50s. But I want to tell this story about this hair, about these locks, about these dreadlocks. So when you were in your 20s, you locked your hair. And you had the most beautiful, thickest, well-maintained, shape up or not, but well-maintained set of locks in your hair. You were confident about who you were. You were destined to show up at the destination. You knew where you were going. You were there. These locks made you laugh. These locks gave you life. Well, as people around you notice this, and I got a strong pull of even mother and father and some brothers, you need to cut that shit off your head, and you're going to be stereotyped, and the police come after people, and you ain't going to be able to get no job. All of this stuff was going on. And it was going on at a time where your locks were really sprouting, and you were really growing with these locks. So basically you were pressured, and you were thieved, and you were stolen from to cut what you deemed as locks off of your head, but to cut your antennas off, to disconnect from the world, to disconnect from the universe. So you cut them off. After you cut them off, you've never been the same. You've always toted this resentment around in your heart. And even when you look at other guys with dreads, you look at them like they ain't nothing. But deep in your heart, you remember how alive you were when you had them. So if you ever tell a story about these other guys that you see with dreads, it's embedded in your head to say the same thing that your parents and friends and people around you told you. Oh, they gonna get stereotyped, and they shouldn't be wearing their hair that long and looking this way and looking that way. But when the truth is, you lost a part of your soul when you cut your hair. So you've gone down to fades and bald fades or whatever. And they did for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't die because you cut your hair, but a part of you did die when you cut your hair. And this is what happens. You're wanting to grow your hair back now because you're realizing that people were nothing more than jealous of you, and they cut you off from your conscious mind. And this is what's been happening, I'll say, for the last year and the last 3 or 6 months. This is exactly what's been happening. You have skipped a couple of barber appointments to where you let your hair grow out into like a miniature fro, and you get in the mirror and you see yourself. Because the reason why you see yourself is because you got enough to twist. You got enough to start all over again. And then you say, no, I'm going to go ahead and cut it. And then you run and go get it cut again. Because of these things, these lies, this jealousy, this envy that was embedded in your head. And whoever I'm speaking to now, you just got a fresh cut. You could have got a fresh cut about, 2 days ago? Well, I want to refresh in your mind. You are no longer up under your parents' jurisdiction, nor are you in their houses. There's been incidents that's been went on between you and your brothers that even showed you that they were jealous of you. I get a feeling that maybe you're the chosen child. This time, when your hair grows out, because you mad now, because you ain't got nothing to twist now. But this stuff has been embedded and collected in your head. This time, when it grows back out, go ahead and start back relocking again. Go ahead and do your thing and gain your strength back and gain your consciousness back and find out that you were nothing more than a target from people that want to be like you because, one, they might have not had that grade of hair. Two, maybe they were balding on the top, or maybe they didn't have the face for it. Or three, they knew you was going to be dangerous once that hair got to a certain length. You're going to get back in the mirror again, and you're going to start finding yourself. And when you find yourself this time, nobody's going to be able to take you off course. Nobody will ever be able to take you off a route again. I love you. Mwah.